Damn, no load time. Just straight into it. No tooltips, no lore, no nothing.
And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
The fog effects in here are great. Holy crap.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
There's nothing behind here, no. So,
Man,
never
what
mind.
is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
In the original game, there is one line down in the Avalanche HQ, where Jesse says it was much bigger than I thought it would be. And that for me is the sole justification for how Square Enix could get away with this change. Because yeah, Jesse says, I followed the instructions to the letter, it was much bigger than I thought it would be. That was in the original game. Granted, it was only one line out of however many lines that script is, but it is there, so I don't have a huge problem with them making that change.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
All four of them just walking straight past that chest. Not clever.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait.
What have we got? Take the escape route to Sector 8.
See you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
We're in an unstable corridor. It's potentially coming down on top of us, and Jesse set another bomb. Great plan, guys. Great plan.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
So why not just move further down the corridor?
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah, we're the good guys, right?
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Love the music that's playing here. It's just as hot-headed as he was in the original game. And I can't help but feel that doing this to all 8 reactors is going to have some pretty severe and maybe unexpected consequences. Just saying.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
I mean, people live here.
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Find a way through the rubble and wreckage to reach the station. The group has followed the escape route to Sector 8 in order to board their train home discreetly. They must go their separate ways. So this is justification for splitting up. Yeah, this place looks fucked up.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
She's trying. You can now set materia to your weapons and armor. Try setting the healing materia to your Buster Sword. I'm going to skip that particular tutorial if that's okay with you lot. And even though we messed up a lot of dudes in the reactor, these are still at 0 of 300 AP. Because experience didn't count. Sucks, but what can you do?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
It took me a very long time to figure out that was because we chose 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes.
I have to get home.
Well, we're not going to get...
Die, are we?
Oof. No comments.
You don't think this was blue time, do you? Someone help me to the station.
What do we do now?
We head for the station. Then we take the train to your sister's.
I'm scared.
I know it's scary, but we'll be okay.
I've never really walked
My son.
around and listened to the dialogue here. I might just do that for a bit.
A bombing? No, this can't be happening. No way.
Why did this have to happen?
The military should be here.
Wake me up.
Calm down.
Wake me up from this.
Did those terrorists do this?
No more, please. I can't take this.
It's okay. You're gonna be fine.
Every
everything I had. It's all gone.
Try not to think about it.
We're all going to die.
Don't worry. Shinra will save us. They'll make everything better again.
Sure they will.
The normal road got blocked.
I don't see a road where you were looking before, but anyway.
Once we've got our breath back, let's head to the station.
Why bother? Because we're not dead yet.
Without the reactor, we're in trouble.
Are the trains running?
Help has to be on the way.
Shinra wouldn't just leave us to die, would they?
No, they'd never do that.
Again, sure they wouldn't.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
Is he gonna be okay?
He'll be at the station.
What if he's not? Any time now. What if I can't get home?
The ground started shaking. And then
I need to get back on solid ground.
The amount of voiced dialogue in this game is ridiculous. I don't think there's any non-voiced dialogue actually in this game, now that I think about it. You've got the stuff in the menus and its tutorials and whatnot, but if someone says something, I believe it's all voice acted.
Cloud, up here! Look up! I said look up! Not that way, right!
That way?
Not
Right?
that way, right!
Right? Right, you say? Where are you?
I give up. If you ever get up here, just be careful you don't fall, okay?
For someone who wants to get into my pants, I thought you'd try harder than that, Jesse.
house, my office.
She's up
Why
there.
did this have to happen to us?
They better make this right.
Who the hell are they? We'll never catch our train now. There has to be another way. Well, you're welcome to look. Have you seen my baby brother? How could someone bomb the reactor?
The reactor's fine.
What are you talking about?
Just a bad dream.
The whole house started
It's
shaking.
okay. You're
Just
safe
like
now.
that.
Got a patient with me. Has trouble walking. Need a stretcher. ASAP.
We'll get you to a doctor soon. Hang in there.
My son lives on one of the streets down there. Help's on the way.
Better come soon.
You'll be fine. Once the ground stops moving. The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the rubble.
Yeah, Jessie was waiting at the top of these stairs for us. She has long since moved on. Shinra Electric Power Company. Just got these random ass banners and flags all over the place. Grenades, which I will never use.
What?
There go the emergency personnel. Can I get back down there? Just want to see if they're saying something different now.
No need to panic. It's not a bomb.
Why'd it have to be this sector?
Our house, my office.
Why did this have to happen to us?
It's alright, I'm sure your stretcher's coming along any day now, lady.
Don't worry. We'll get you looked at soon enough.
Pretty sure the guys from Sector 7 are on their way. Once they get here, could you... Exactly. Thanks.
Are you hurt?
I just want to listen to this music for a bit longer.
Station's intact.
Yeah, the station confuses me a bit, and I'll talk more about it once we're on the train. But yeah, you can see the station on the right there. Now Cloud's going to have a bit of a PTSD moment, as he does. I remember that guy. We saw him during the Nibelheim flashback in the original game. Oh, we don't meet him until the second part of the... Nope, never mind. No, indeed.
He couldn't be. But then...
Just before Cloud reaches the station, the expressway collapses and blocks his path. In the fires of the wreckage, he has a vision of an old nemesis. Follow the man from your past. And yeah, this whole place looks weird. If you look at the background there, you can just see like the walls of Midgar. Not even the reactor or any of the other geometry that we're looking at is visible. That's the outer wall of Midgar right there. Okay, Cloud, we need to stumble our way through this noise filtered, whatever we want to call it. And I didn't really notice it the first time I played, but you can really tell that the left-hand side of this screen, these houses don't look like they're from Midgar. They look like they're from somewhere else. There's the main building at the center of Midgar over there, but apart from that, everything localized looks different. Sounds like there was some new sound effects added there. Or maybe it's just because I'm playing with earphones now.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel.
Do you really have to bring that up? Is that really necessary?
That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
It's all in his mind.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
So again, I have not watched Advent Children, but I know from many previous videos online watching this that this music is from Advent Children. I really should watch Advent Children someday. For better or worse, I should just get it done.
What's happening down there?
Did any of you just see a silver dude, cloaked person just run off? Which way did he go?
My, I think that's about to give way too.
Not an unfair assessment.
We have to get out of here.
You all right?
Everyone, please remain calm.
No. My families know. They're at the station. What if it happens again? Get me out of this place! I'll never set foot on the plane again. Are we trapped
I'm
here?
getting to that station if it kills me.
Well, can't go this way.
And the noise. I'll never forget that noise.
What did we do to deserve this?
Nothing! The people who did this are monsters! What's the point in even trying?
All right. Need to find another route.
Quickly! We have to get him out!
The military's on the way. Once they're here...
There's no time! He needs help now!
Just trying to get my bearings. I can see an ambulance at the back there.
Why this one?
I wonder if that was the ambulance we were looking at before.
What did we do to deserve this?
Nothing! The people who did this are
I
monsters!
can't take this! It's all just a dream.
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't. Shooting for the station? Take the alley and climb up to the roof of that building at the end, and you're practically there.
If you make it that far.
I'm resourceful. I'm sure I'll make it.
Sure, we could try the...
Yes, because we won't.
So the thing about the station is that you saw it very briefly. The thing collapsed and then you don't see anything else. But when you reach a train, Biggs and Witch talk a lot about the station. It's like, oh, you saw something bad at the station. You saw what went down at the station, blah, blah, blah. But you really don't see all that much. You just sort of saw it on the right as you were coming underneath the expressway, and then you see it come down on, or you see the expressway come down, and that's it. It's almost like I think that the station was intended to be something a little bit more meaty, a little bit more content. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think they may have cut that, or at least reduced it in scope. I mean, all I did is climbed a couple of stairs and climbed up a ladder, so, you know. Definitely no risk of breaking my neck.
What a mess.
That shot, though. So I believe the people are just underneath me here. Folks got anything to say?
You're ready to walk.
I'm sorry, Dad. I should have never said I wanted to come up here.
It's okay.
And yet it's relatively safe up here, I guess.
It just... I'm so scared. It's like the end of the world.
Unbelievable.
Oh man, it's still spreading.
Mom, we want to get our toys.
Not now, honey. I'm sorry.
But we can get them later, right? Right?
Sure you can. After this is all over.
Priorities, children.
Once you're on the street, you'll want to head for the plaza with the fountain. Station's not too far. The station? We'll take that fire escape. We'll put you right on the street. Once you're on the street, you'll want to head for the plaza with the fountain.
The Fountain Plaza. Oh, come on. I want to tilt the camera to the left. I want to see if we can see her already. Is she there? No, she's around the corner. Never mind. Wrong streets.
To think it would just collapse.
Yeah, where is the station? Is it here?
Construction.
How do they expect us to evacuate?
We literally came out the alley just behind that lady ahead of us, climbed up there, and now we've come down here. I guess the station is directly ahead of us.
So much for the fast way.
There she is, and you can see her offering flowers to people as they walk past. What about you, sir? Would you like a flower? That's so depressing.
I'd like to stay here, if I can. Should I leave too?
to remain in the hotel along with the other guests.
But we want to know what's going on.
Better that than cowering inside.
We should be fine, as long as Reactor 8 stays online.
The damage isn't as bad as I thought. The president's gonna fix this, you mark my words.
The fire won't spread this far, will it?
We'll wait for the military.
Yes, they will have been trained for this
Bastards who
sort of
did
thing.
this should fry.
Materia.
Let the intruder
Nope,
escape.
never mind.
Security's everywhere.
Taking a detour. Cloud's mind is sent into a frenzy after capturing her up to this figure from his past. This figure, we know who he is, come on. After the man disappears and Cloud's head stops aching, he makes for the station once again. So the station's collapsed, but we're still heading for the station. Find a way to reach the station. The station, the station, the station.
I knew something like this would happen one day.
Could the mayor be behind this? Huh? Maybe it's part of a plot to tarnish President Shinra's name.
Okay.
I agree with the lady in green.
I'm gonna leave, just to be safe. I heard it's total chaos near the reactor.
The restaurant's in total disarray. Plates, glasses, not much hasn't been broken.
I'm sure that Shinra will compensate you for all that.
Sure they will.
My friend fled to Shinra HQ.
We'll be fine now that the military's here.
Alright, enough fiddling around, let's actually play the damn game. Let's do it again.
too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
You couldn't sell them, so now you're giving them away. And not gonna lie, the first time I heard this, on April the 1st, 2020, I almost teared up. This is such a lovely rendition of that theme. Alright, enough.
How much?
We'll be a dick to you on hard mode.
That depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Nothing you said there is subtle. Nothing.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell...
Help me!
And here it comes, the Harry Potter bullshit. Honestly, this isn't the worst way of doing it, but oof. Massive oof.
What are they?
Drop your weapon!
See the civvies in there running in the background.
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
You're all about to get fucked up.
Sorry. Not bad.
So all of the civilians have realized, oops, something's happening, there's fighting going on, we need to get out of here. And they've all magically disappeared back into their buildings, which is exactly where they shouldn't be going. Alright, it has been a while. The figure from Cloud's past appears before him and the flower peddler. Before he knows what's happening though, Cloud is spotted by public security forces and a bunch of Harry Potter bullshit. Shake public security and head for the station.
Stop!
That's that. Burn. See ya.
Wasn't expecting the camera lock-ons to actually change there. What I wanted to do is burn the dog just to knock him out for a bit.
Here it comes. Going
And then take care of him afterwards like this.
That's that. Let's go.
Alright, is this HP up or deadly dodge? HP up. PS5 version looks great, but ray tracing, this is not. Just trying to get my bearings to see if that was earlier in the chapter. I don't think it was. And that's just an entirely new area that they created. No, I tell a lie. We were just looking at the very start where we dropped down after having a conversation with Barrett. And yeah, we've just done one huge loop. Oh, I missed this. But that is the Sephiroth encounter alley, is it not? I'm going to have to look at that later. Replay that chapter on hard mode and see what that is.
That bastard couldn't have gotten far. Stay alert.
Don't want to stick around here.
Sector 8, Unit 4, we have eyes on the target. We need backup.
No escape. Let's do this. See ya. Nothing to it.
Completely unnecessary use of fire there, but it's fine. Witchy Boo, how you going? Where are we going? The Fountain Plaza is directly below us. So naturally we don't want to go that way just yet. And here is the Deadly Dodge materia, which I do want to try out again, just to see if they've improved it, if they've changed anything. Who knows? We'll get rid of healing for now. Stick on Deadly Dodge. Attack command will do area damage immediately after dodging.
All clear. Kill.
Time to burn. Let's do this.
Yeah, like does this. He does this weird spin move.
You're mine.
I'm not convinced that it's any better than just using a standard ability or attack.
That it?
Power wrist guards. We need to equip those immediately. Strength by 5%. I'll take it. I tried. I wanted to take that to the Fountain Plaza with me, just for support, but, you know, sometimes these things just don't work out.
Just give it up. Don't run.
I think that might have actually been a parry, even though I didn't guard. If you switch to Punisher at exactly the right moments, you will get a parry or counterattack. What else we got? Damn, this fountain got fucked up as well.
Alright, that's that. Shit. See ya. Troopers on standby.
It's these dickheads again. Again, I pushed completely the wrong button for block, but yet I managed to get the counterattack off. Just switching into Punisher on the correct frame will get it done. Alright, you two, yep, just gather up like that so I can do this. How did that not kill you? You have no health.
Here we go.
Oh. Tried to get the multi kill with the limit break, but just didn't work out.
Use the rooftops, maybe.
Flight through the city. Cloud fights off Shinra reinforcements at the Fountain Plaza. Now he has to get past the security perimeter around the station and find an escape route. Find an alternate escape route, climb up the... Yeah, okay, whatever. Just want to heal myself first. There's no goodies hiding around here somewhere. Another goddamn Moogle medal.
Don't let him get away, no matter what.
Oh, hello. Experience.
Gotcha now.
I didn't know these guys were here. They're outside the Loveless Theatre as well. Holy shit.
No escape. Get ready. Let's finish this.
That was a waste.
That's that.
Anyone down this street? I've got to go back. I mean, it's extra experience. Why not? And this is all stuff that I've not seen before. Normally I just proceed over the rooftops and go from there.
Message from aerial recon. They want us to lock down the station area.
Hey, fellas. Right.
I'd be better off trying my luck somewhere else.
Our target's just one man. We'll get him.
Not going to the station anytime soon.
Oh, was that Pop in there? Yeah, look at that. Look at the clock in the background there. Just pops in as we walk forward there. Oh, the PS5 version is ruined. Did any more dickheads spawn around here? No, it's just those two mobs.
Looks like the station's crawling with public security.
He really wants me to use these rooftops, but there is a chest somewhere around here.
But the rooftops look clear.
I mean, the rest of this area looks pretty clear now, but, you know. Alright, let's not waste any more time.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
I'm trying to climb down, but it won't let me.
Close call.
Be advised. Target approaching residential area. Steel hall access immediately.
They're trying, but they're not good at this.
It's all or nothing now.
I think they've actually climbed the ladder instead of, you know, destroying it. Iron Bangle, we need to equip that immediately. Fighting off the Shinra pursuit, Cloud flees to the roof of a nearby building. Fight your way through the groups of public security forces. Cloud avoids the station and makes a detour through the residential area. However, Shinra security is posted all throughout Sector 8, making things difficult. No, this is not difficult. The only difficulty is me just taking forever to do anything because I want to see everything. Iron Bangle, I'm not going to read that, but we have another materia slot, which means we need to equip the healing materia. Down we go. Oh, we're just on the other side of the fountain here. These dickheads are still shooting at me, shooting at the ladder. Okay, now they're getting smart. They're bringing along shields. However, the shields do not work against fire.
Need a light? Nothing to it.
I see him!
No holding back.
I'm not sure why I entered Punisher then.
Was never in doubt.
Still getting used to the controls again. It's been a while.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area. Full lockdown is in effect. All units.
I have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
Alright. Not bad.
Target spotted. Moving to intercept.
That's that. See ya.
That's bad. Let's do it on you. Try that again. Come on. Oh! I'm not actually sure how you broke that, whether the Grenadier broke that or what. Tried to switch into Punisher the moment he hit. There we go.
It's over. That's that.
Any goodies around here? I don't think so, but I'll just check. Yes. These guys are moving around as if they're in combat, but they're not.
That's that. No escape.
Burning through my MP, no pun intended.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned. Surrender yourself to public security immediately.
Not happening. 2 doggos and 1 shield dude. That's a problem. Yeah, Deadly Dodge actually worked pretty well there. It hit all 3 targets as I made that first dodge.
See ya.
Okay, Riot Trooper is a problem, so let's just get rid of you.
Going in.
Done.
Nothing to it.
So I just want to heal before we go up to this final battle, and there's one more thing I want to do, and that is I want to see how many damn Moogle medals I've got, because I don't recall how many you normally have when you get there. Yeah, I've got 5. That seems way too many for this stage of the game. Way too many. Alright, let's do this.
End of the line, punk! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Clearly insurmountable odds. We're screwed. Oh, someone hit me.
Brace yourself.
Lovely whiff. Okay, what do we got? Go for this dude closest to us.
Calling fire.
Okay, here comes the huntsman. I should look at these guys. I didn't look at the grenadiers either. Troopers belonging to Shinra Public Security Division. Protected by a large shield, they specialize in close combat, often deployed in urban districts and company installations, and used to break up violent demonstrations. Relevance. An elite trooper belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division and said to be the most dangerous of all Shinra troopers. What about the soldiers, buddy? He serves as a unit commander in the Sector 8 town area. Interesting. Alright. Come at me, bro. It's not going to end well for you, just saying. Come at me. Dang, that was interesting. So I got to counter-attack off on the huntsman, but I didn't get it off on the right trooper. Oh, whatever. You're both dead now. Maybe not. Right. Now you're dead.
Time to burst. You're mine. So long.
Move in! Don't let him escape! HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Apparently the next word in that sentence is sword. That was on Twitter somewhere. And like a translation of an Ultimania or something like that. It's not, I know that hairdo, I know that soldier, it's, I know that sword.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
On my go. You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
I really should be paying attention to who is touching whom. Because, as Cloud said, he was only able to see the spectres, as they're called officially.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
At Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Thank you, announcer. They're officially called spectres, and Clark can only see them after Aerith touched him. So I do wonder whether there's any other physical contact going on between these characters, either on screen or off screen, that may explain why the other characters can see them at various points.
Some people say Wu-Tai's involved.
You see the size of that fire?
The highway collapsed right in front of me.
Just let me get home.
No guards here, right?
I just wanted to be alone. Wow, who'd have thunk there'd be people riding in the freight car? Guess they don't have much choice, but rather them than me.
Really, lady? You look very unsafe there. For reals. I'd much rather ride in the freight car if the alternate is... What the hell are you doing there? Fine, you're worse than Cloud.
Who'd have thunk there'd be people riding in the freight car? Guess they don't have much choice, but rather them than
So
me.
cramped.
We were out on a date when it happened.
Stop that right now!
Something like that.
They've definitely not improved that. You walk in here and everyone starts talking at once. Hey, Wedge.
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
They even have
Hey,
those tunnels
Cloud.
down there.
If you're about to unburden
Stop
yourself,
that right
don't.
now!
Yeesh.
Glad it won't be me.
You
cleaning
don't
up
make
the
it
office.
easy.
Wait, where is it?
Got it. No thief's getting my money.
I'm gonna have nightmares about those fires.
Never mind. Sorry to disturb you.
Do you mind? I'm trying to work here.
You look important. You wouldn't happen to be Yuffie in disguise, would you?
Hey,
leave
got
me
a second?
alone.
My
right?
daughter now lives in Sector 8, so...
Should have never
I've got a sec, I just need to get into position.
Just called in sick.
Come on.
Have they caught the perpetrator?
I'm trying, Biggs.
You're, holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
You
I'm a
see,
soldier.
My daughter now lives in
Wow.
Sector 8, so...
My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Do you think Wu Tai's to blame?
Perpetrators yet.
Who knows what'll become of Sector 8?
I'm sure they'll rebuild it. Everything's fine. Hello, Jesse.
Help, Cloud? Please?
Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
I can't stop
slums need
thinking about
power
it.
too, you
The
know.
bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
And this is why I don't have a problem with them making that change. She goes the entire game thinking that it was her fault.
I can't wait to set foot on the surface.
Good thing there'll be electricity where we're going.
I'm sure Sector 7's affected too.
Nah, Shinra wouldn't let that happen.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Time and place, people.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Barrett is an excellent speaker, but man, he's got to learn some restraints and how to communicate a little bit more sussily than what he's trying to do right now.
Man, this train is slower than molasses, am I right?
Jesse just walked straight past me without saying anything. That's got to be a first. God damn, I'm having so much trouble talking to you.
Well, I get it if you can't relate. Shower might help. A long, hot one. Well, I get it if you can't relate.
They'd probably kill us if they knew we were the ones responsible.
They'd try, but I mean, look at the size of my sword.
No, don't think about it. They'd probably kill us if they knew we were the ones responsible.
Calm down, it's just a sword.
Calm down, it's just a sword. Out of all the people we walk past on the street and everyone in the train, you are the first person to actually comment on the sword.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe. You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it. You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
You just need to calm down.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get.
That besmirch.
Here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar.
Keep trying,
with
Jesse.
massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive.
We're in a tunnel, Barrett.
Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.